Guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I've been doing some stuff off camera, but let me just get up to speed to what I've been working on. As you saw in some of the footage, I've been making some air vents. 4 of these that go on some of the living compartments in the ship. They have a little cap you can screw on with a little packing piece of rubber so you can seal them. They're made out of galvanized piping, but I welded it with proper ventilation on my welding helmet and did it outside, so it went fine. They need a little bit of paint. Then I made a small one here for a battery box that I built. Of course, out of incredibly thick wall tubing, because I don't have anything smaller. And then I built this big one here that can screw on to close on this piece of rubber as well. And this is the main air intake for the engine compartment. So I can shut this off if I want to, and that's the only source. Yeah, I think they came out pretty nice. Maybe I'll give them some paint tonight, see what I can do with them. And again, I spent zero money on this. It's all crap I found laying around, even the rubber. So that's just the best. Here we got the little battery box I built. It's a aluminium lid from my steering cylinder. I built a new cylinder box for that, so I could reuse this. Plan is that this gets also rubber or some foam on the inside to seal on this steel box that I welded for it. The idea is that it has some fresh air vents in the bottom, and when you charge a lead acid battery, you create some hydrogen, and that goes out the top here, out of this pipe fitting. And this will have a rubber hose or a piece of hose connecting to the battery vent I just showed you. Also with this aluminium bar, you bolt it down so it will clamp the foam on the knife edge from the box. And then I put these little pieces of pipe in here, which are thick walled. And I milled a nice radius on them so they don't chafe the wire. So once the battery cables go in, I will seal it up with some marine sealant so that's also airtight. So again, pretty nice box I think. Weighs a lot, like all the stuff I built. I think it's almost 70 kilos. I had 5mm plate. But it's also good, I guess, for some of the acid. But the idea is, in the bottom of this box I put a plate of gypsum, how you call it, drywall, because if any battery acid were to leak, it would neutralize with some of the calcium in the gipsplaat, as we call it in Dutch. Because my house batteries I plan to have dry cell batteries for, so this will be for 24 volt, so 2 times 12 volts starter batteries. And those batteries are actually standing over here. They came out of a boat from a friend, a Dutch boat called the Jamais Pens, a big Dutch cargo ship that is now a houseboat here in Copenhagen. And these batteries I've used for some years also when I was building the engine to get them started and figure things out. But I've neglected them a bit, so they've bulged a bit as well. They were already really bad condition when I got them, they were completely dry. But I hope they can get restored a little bit to serve some duty. But at least the battery box is made to fit these size of batteries. So that's in a nutshell what I've worked on tonight, and let's see what more I get done. Good. We got some penicillin shooting in there as well. Time to clean up some dishes. So, my wrist. This little frame I'm building now is for some tanks. I got donated 2 tanks from Vitus, a freshwater tank and a Blackwater tank. They were for some friends of mine, and they ordered them wrong for one of their boats. So I got a 450 liter water tank that I plan to buy another one from, so I can have one on each side of the boat. I get 900 liters total of fresh water. And the Blackwater tank that this little frame is for is, what is it? I think it's only 250 liters. It's 40 by 1 times 60 or 70. It's rotomolded tanks in plastic. And that will go in the bilge of the boat in the middle. So you have the lysmachine generator on one end, diesel tank on the other, and then the Blackwater tank in the middle. But I want to be able to access stuff on the front of my generator and possibly clean out my my diesel tank. So therefore I want a little frame on top of the tank so I can have some diamond plating on it in aluminium, and I can actually sit with my big ass on it. So this frame will somehow get bolted onto the bulkhead on the front of the engine room, and then get a little leg going down to the stringers of the bilge. Yeah. That's it for tonight, I guess. Oh wait, I'm making one more bracket to mount it. So, yep. think that came out pretty nice. It fits well, it's nice and strong. Eventually I cut a piece of diamond plate to go on top here. And it of course needs paint. So that worked out pretty great. So next I'll take this off, and including all the air intakes I will give it some paint and start painting some more in the engine room. So everything is coming together nicely. If you enjoy these videos, please leave me a comment below, give me a thumbs up, it really helps out, and it also lets people know, or lets me know that you enjoy this kind of stuff. So yeah, see you in the next video, have a good one, bye!